Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You know what day it is, it's Thursday, so we're back on Plants vs. Zombies for the Retro Replay series. In last episode, we completed stage 3, 1 through 4. We're on 5 now, and in last episode we also unlocked the shop, which doesn't have a lot of items in it right now, but as we progress through the game, more will be in there. And if you haven't watched the last few episodes, go and watch those now because you're tuning into the wrong episode to watch first. But without further ado, let's get right back into the adventure. Let's do it again. Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out really little, or real little. Real little and real mean. I know exactly which minigame we're about to play. Defend your shins. They're so pixelated. Oh, we're playing this. Oh. For some reason I thought we were playing bowling. Never mind. I was a little confused there. But on these older games, because they're smaller, they're more pixelated, so that kind of sucks. But I'm fine with it. I don't know if there'll be a music update for this video, but I will just say that this music is good. I've already gone over this music and said that it's good, but I'm gonna say it again. Because why not? And I think this is the earliest I'm gonna say this, but if you are new to the Retro Replay series, all it is where I play a game that came out before 2010. In my mind, that's retro, but there is a completely different definition. But I don't go by that definition because I don't care. Anyways. I guess let's just take down this zombie with the cherry bomb, because I really have nowhere else to, I mean, I guess I could just place them here, because they're smaller, they're not going to travel as fast. Snorkel zombie. I do find it strange that when you explode a zombie with a cherry bomb in the pool, I mean, that was a bad example, but, like, if they're in the pool, they won't turn to ash. They'll just disappear completely. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that walnut is looking very beat up. Look at how many of them there are. This is definitely going to be one very strange episode. It's a very strange start to an episode, too. However, tomorrow is Minecraft, and I'm not too excited for it. Maybe you guys are. I don't know, though. Let him right on. So, hold on. Since they're smaller, does that mean they have a weaker defense stat, or are they exactly the same, just in smaller form? Like, I'm just curious. Just something to think about. I just need 2 more pea shooters. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's just a habit. Nah, no, they definitely have a weaker defense stat. A football zombie wouldn't be destroyed that easily if it were at normal size. I just want to place all these guys real quick. Alright, there. Alright. I believe that plant is called the jalapeno. Jalapeno? Yeah. You got a new plant, jalapeno. I'm definitely saying that wrong. Destroys an entire lane of zombies. Jalapeno. There we go. Alright. Back in the backyard, we have a new zombie. I mean, he's very easy to see. The Zomboni. The Zomboni. There's definitely a select few amount of plants you can use against this guy. A very small handful of plants that you can use against this guy. Well, actually, since we're going for the squash, we don't really need him. So, if you have kept up with the series, and you've been waiting for this part, it's always going to be the same strategy over and over. However, I'm not sure if I want to do the double rows. That's always a little bit strange because I don't know if I want to do that immediately because it can be costly and time consuming. Alright, down goes the first pea shooter. And now the battle really begins. You know, I know what I said last episode, that the pool backyard music can be better. I was wrong. This music is really good. I would probably place it at the top 3. No. Top 5, number 4. There's better music. And believe it or not, there's a music that tops the minigame music from, I think it was either part 2 or part 3. I think it's part 2 though. And we'll get to that stage later. Yeah, because when I was editing, you know, Tuesday's video, I actually thought about it and I was like, no, this music's actually pretty good. It's because at certain parts, it sounds peaceful. And not in like a way that's like there's zombies attacking you peaceful, but it just gives off a good vibe. I should probably place down a walnut. Let's get down that double row. Every new plant will at least get 1 use in the entire series. I can tell you that for sure. Oh yeah, so one thing I wanted to clarify on is that yesterday I said on Tuesday I said that the 3-peater's name was a little deceiving. The reason why I said that is because you have the pea shooter and then you have the repeater, which the repeater is the one that, you know, shoots 2. So you would have thought that the 3-peater would shoot 3 peas from each mouth. But no, it's just because it has 3 heads. I don't know why they didn't just call it the Hydra pea. Never mind, I see why they didn't call it that. I see now. It's this part right here that sounds really good. It gives off that beach vibe. I think the only reason I said what I said on Tuesday, actually there's 2 reasons. The reason one is because, for one, I was tired. I had just woken up, so let's just say just waking up and filming a video don't mix well together. So that's probably why I said it's also because of the beginning of the beat. It's that you'll hear it again. It's also this part right here that I really like about it, about this music. Oh, jalapeno use? Jalapeno. Probably should have placed that there before he got through, but I can just do this. Hold on, let me stretch real quick and then we'll get back to the commentary. As far as plants go for this stage, there isn't really much. Like, the plants are cool, but most of them are water-based. I think the next one we get will be on land, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the next one we get is, though, so we're about to find out. I mean, so far we're 2 for 2. No, wait. No, we're either 2 for 4 or 3 for 3. Because what I mean by that is we have 2 water plants, and then we have 3 ground-based ones, because we have the lily pad, the tangle kelp, the squash, and the jalapeno, and the jalapeno. I'm gonna say it wrong so many times, forgive me for it. And then we have the jalapeno, which is also landed, and the 3-peater. But I'll check again after this. But the only problem with the pool or backyard stage, whichever one you want to put it as, all the plants are either too expensive or don't actually help combat the zombies. Because the tangle kelp, it's a proximity-based plant, which means you have to be literally right next to it for it to even do anything. Example A. And then the squash is also a proximity-based. Example B. The lily pad you just place stuff on top of. The 3-peater shoots, but he's too expensive. Unless you're doing this strategy. In my opinion, I think the pool level is expensive. That's all I could say. It's either expensive or boring, whichever way you want to put it. Okay, no. But they are definitely better plants than all the ones it gives you for this. That's right, we got the key. Oh, hello. Spikeweed. I believe that's what it's called. Yep, you got a new plant. Spikeweed. Pops tires and hurts zombies that step on it. Okay, now I'm sure we're a certain number in. So, yeah, we're 4 for 2, which means we have 4 plant-based. We have 4 ground-based and 2 water-based plants. Actually, we could do without, right? It's either that or we swap something out. Yeah, let's just get rid of the squash. We don't really need it. I want this in a good order. There we go. Alright, now we can put all these guys in. I had something before it. The walnut. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, there we go. Now we can go in. See, it's that first part of the music that I just, for some reason, that's why I said I didn't like the beat. We're about to hit halfway to our full time. 15 minutes as of now. For you guys, it's like 14 minutes, just about to hit 15 because the time is a little bit different. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I wouldn't say we're getting close to beating it, but we're definitely getting near the end, is what I would say if we didn't have a second playthrough. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through that second playthrough too. I say unfortunately because it's gonna suck. Because it's the same thing, but it's harder. I don't think it's any longer though. I think it's the exact same length as playthrough 1. I should have just saved up for a pea shooter. The aquatic zombies don't come in just yet. No idea why I had to say aquatic, but I did. I think I actually might know what the next plant we get is, and he's really helpful. Spikeweed, in my opinion, isn't that helpful. I didn't need to grab him from the for a slot. He isn't useless though. He's definitely a helpful plant if you can use him correctly. But I don't actually ever use him in my arsenal because I really just don't see a purpose for him. But he's definitely better for I wouldn't say land-based levels, just levels without the pool. But for sure, the next plant we get is going to be super helpful. I also like how in Tuesday's video, at one point in the video, I said, oh yeah, you guys can definitely hear those clicks. I didn't hear anything, so I definitely said that, and you guys were like, what is he talking about? Yeah, sometimes I say something, and I actually don't know if you can hear it. Because the game is quieter than me, but the clicks are quieter than the game. Sometimes. That's if we're playing a game that, like, doesn't require me to use all my clicking strength and make a sound. It's also kind of funny how the zombies even know how to swim. I mean, you would think they wouldn't know how to swim because, for one, they don't look like they even know how to use their brains. Which, I mean, if we're talking about an actual zombie, then I can't really go into depth. But I could definitely say that they are mindless, literally. Alright, so we're hitting up the first flag now. Obviously, we're not gonna have too many zombies because, you know, it's just the first flag. You know, when I said, if you know how to use spikeweed correctly, disregard that I said that. There isn't really a correct way to use them. It's just your placement has to be good. And I'm sure everyone knows where to place it. I hope you know where to place them. I mean, simply just right in front of your walnut. However, I don't know if they're even going to make it to the spikeweed because, you know, they keep getting frozen. You know, I'm thinking about it now. I don't have anything to commentate on. Like, I have nothing to talk about. It's like the first time. you haven't clicked off the video yet, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you think about clicking off, hit that like button. I guess I could talk about that. So, I have noticed the amazing support on the channel. Definitely not from these newer videos, but from older videos. Some older videos are actually getting views, and honestly, I didn't expect them to, because I'm older, and I think that people would only see my channel for the new videos. So, yeah, thanks for the support, guys. It's awesome. I appreciate it a lot, because the more support we get, the faster the channel grows. So, yeah. Keep on viewing those videos. And like them too, please. Can't make you like them, but I can definitely try to persuade you to do it. Oh, we're only on the second flag. Actually, now I'm starting to remember some things. After these zombies stop getting frozen. Okay, now I can talk. I know it's not that big, and it's just a certain number. We're reaching the 100th video here. And it's obviously not that big of an achievement. It's just 100 videos. You know, I've been making these videos for a little while now, so maybe for the 100th video I'll do something special. Probably not, just a longer video or a different gameplay, probably a one-off thing. But yeah. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. But remember, if you do see the 100th video, it's not gonna be anything too special. But the thing that I hope is that the more videos I make, the more the video, or the more the video gets spread around, the more the channel gets spread around. Because, like I've said, and like many of you have definitely heard a million times, I'm trying to get somewhere on YouTube, because it's been a dream of mine to always just get those. I know this sounds funny, but I've always just wanted one of those YouTube plaques. They just look so nice. I like them. But I have to keep making videos, and you'll have to keep watching them, and you have to like them too. Because if you don't like the video, then we won't reach there. But that's not your guys' fault. It's mine. Because if the video isn't good, then yeah. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Sometimes when I'm not thinking clearly, the words just come out really fast. And they don't sound right. Y'all remember what I said about spikeweed not being useful? I think I have a new strategy. I'm gonna tell you it right now. Use these two here, obviously one for freeze, one for damage, so that way the ice pea, snow pea, can freeze the zombies and have at least 2 or 3 layers of these spikeweeds, and when they're frozen they can do more damage because they're slower. That might just work. You know, it's funny how weeds in a garden are frowned upon, but these types of weeds are helpful. That's funny. Something I didn't even think about. But yeah, I do believe I know the next plant we're getting. Uh-oh. They're past the defense line. Well, we're actually halfway to that achievement. Oh, there he is. Yep, I knew it. Torchwood. I believe that's the plant's name. Yep. You got a new plant, Torchwood. Peas that pass through it turn into fireballs. Pretty fearsome plant. Oh, hello. Dolphin Rider Zombie. Oh, we didn't even encounter this guy. Zombie Bobsled Team. You can go ahead and read the description if you want to. But we didn't even encounter him, so I don't know why he's in the almanac. I mean, whatever. Alright, same as usual. Actually, we don't need this guy anymore. We're gonna have him step up. And now we're going to get... There we go. That's the team. That is the team that works. So yeah, it's gonna be same as usual. We're gonna get down 2 rows of sunflowers, and then we're gonna place pea shooters, and then in front of them, repeaters. But we're gonna have to place the walnut a little bit farther forward now, because we gotta make room for the new guy, which is Torchwood, who is also expensive. And unfortunately, but most likely, this is going to be the last level that we're going to play for this episode. You know, it does suck that I can't film more of this, because I have a certain number of minutes I want to record for each session, so that way I don't play the entire game in one sitting. But when I do that, I then can't play as much of the game in one episode as I want to. I would like to finish the pool level like every other level has in 2 episodes, but it has definitely taken longer, and because it's taking longer, we're not going to have as much time on the next stage, which I believe I know what it is. And because of that, the playthrough is going to go by a lot shorter slower, and then we're not going to have enough time to play the mini games for as long as we want to, because the mini games are going to be their own separate episodes. Most likely going to try to get like 1, 2, or 3 done in one episode, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We will definitely see about that. But first, we have to get through playthrough 1. Alright, there we go. What else is there to talk about? Maybe the fact that we're almost at 12,000 views total. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh man, this came Oh yeah, that does a lot of damage. That could work a lot. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's a zombie in the water. Let's make up for that. Let's get a repeater. I actually could just use 10 to kill. A lot of quick working has to go into these upcoming levels. And just for those of you that, wow, I could have messed that up more. And just for those of you that wonder. I just do these videos for fun. I don't really make them in the hopes that I get a lot of views. And when I do get a lot of views, it's like, wow, I'll just keep doing this. But I do make these for fun, and then in the hopes that later people will view them more. Because right now, the Retro Replay series for Plants vs. Zombies, it's definitely on the lower side, or lower end of viewed things on my channel. But I'm fine with it. Do a little trick removal. And then you remove them. Wait. Sweet. Another one? Oh, that is worth it. I'm gonna need my Tangle Kelp to hurry. Alright, there we go. That's how you trick them. And it works too, that's the best part. Getting too much sun. It's not a bad thing. Actually, if we look at the description of the Dolphin Rider Zombie, it actually does say that the dolphin is a zombie too, but I'm just curious to know how long that dolphin has been out of water. And also, is there any chlorine in this pool? Not that that really matters, because it's the dolphin is a zombie, so I mean, technically, it's a freshwater fish, but are dolphin fish? They have to be, right? Actually, they're mammals? Yeah, they're mammals. Well, we're on the final flag anyways. But yeah, this is definitely the final level for this playthrough. Unfortunately. And that fire is louder than the actual music. Alright. So the plant that we're going to end it off on is the tall nut. You got a new plant, tall nut. Heavy duty wall that can't be vaulted over. I was about to click next level. Alright, to the main menu. Yeah, Nate, let me just stop you right there. That's going to do it for today's episode. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to keep seeing these awesome videos and want me to keep posting them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And hit the bell notification so that way you can get notified whenever I post these awesome videos. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Minecraft, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. Peace.